Twitter has
the bell?
4,000?
I mean, the old champ would have called and tried to hit the river. But this
instructions
one,
on how to get involved.
The bell got too heavy?
Yeah, the bell got too heavy.
I will post the relevant tweet in the chat. Raise from Turbo. 3-bet from Peter. Airball's got a playable hand, and could this be the first six-figure pot of the night? Airball perhaps wisely gets out of the way.
Call.
Turbo called. What? Oh, he did move in. So Turbo all in.
Maybe I'll follow David.
Peter calls.
David, wait for me.
And a $182,000 pot. A flip pre-flop.
Jasper's going to show up in the game.
And this is sick.
Where'd everyone go?
Turbo flops an ace.
Have ace, yeah. One ace.
Yeah. Tie.
Oh.
And Turbo wins the biggest pot of the night so far.
Deep and then ace. 7 aces. Easy game.
Mark Goon was also an extra in that video. 3-bet from Jasper. Flamingo says the insurance on Jack's watch is $20,000 a year. That's wild. Queen on the river for Jasper. Does not have much behind. Has more than that graphic indicates, though. And I don't think Peter can really call here with King High, although I thought that sort of thing about situations Peter's been in before, and he's proven me wrong.
Hi, 这个是吧？1万、2万多、2万多、2万9。
2万9千4百。29 2万9千4百。29
Peter really thinking about this with King High. Knows Jasper's kind of an animal. And he hates folding. This would be pretty sick. You can see why Peter's thinking about this. Although I still find this call pretty surprising. $85,000 pot. Welcome to the game, Jasper. Big raise from Jack. Great time to wake up with a big hand. Pun intended. And Jack checks it over to Peter. He's going to check call the flop. Peter with the ace of spades, which could come in handy later, especially on a turn card like this. And Jack won't be folding to this bet. The queen of spades in his hand especially. The man has a $2 million watch on. He's not going to fold an overpair here for $20,000. There's the call, 75K in there. Peter with less than that behind and does not improve. Jack has check called the whole way after being the last razor pre-flop. Be pretty sick if Peter can find the all-in here with the ace of spades in his hand, blocking full houses as well. Oh, okay, never mind. Jack is going to donk all in.
How much?
Surprising line here from Jack, who called on the flop and turn. And could easily be running into a flush or something here.
50, 60, 67.
I thought Peter was going to get the opportunity to perhaps bluff on the river, but no.
73.
How much are you at?
75. 9.
Jack thinks his hand is best and does not want it to check through.
75, 9. 60, 67, 69, 71, 73, 75, 9.
Pretty sick spot because I think a lot of Peter's value just snap calls and stacks Jack here for a huge amount. And now a lot of his bluffs are forced to fold, whereas if he checks it over, some of those bluffs will perhaps shove, and Jack can get the money in here against a lot of weaker hands, but I guess I'll be proven wrong if Peter hero calls with a 3.
I like it. I like this kind of game.
Peter almost pushed his chips forward there.
Other games, you and David would run over the game. Now it's like you guys.
What are the bluffs here? I really have no idea.
Calm the fuck down.
Hard to run over a Friday game.
That's what I'm saying. Like David and Jasper.
Especially with the ace of spades in Peter's hand.
The first like 6 hands, David didn't play one, and immediately Turbo's like, "Wow, David, this is the highest I've ever seen you play." And then you just played every hand after that.
You're welcome, man.
Couldn't take it.
$1500 3B， flop check， 大 call， 到2万 call， 大杆2， 还能熬赢。他几万？
Peter in the talking out loud stage of this tank.
太多了。
Jack's unconventional line has him perplexed.
Looking good, bro. Just like every day. Another day. Dude, we're good. After that hand, we're good. Have flop. I got 9 high and 1 a pot against you. I'm happy. Where you had that hand?
6s. Should have the aces. That was disrespectful.
No, actually, it was a respectful raise because I know you're good enough to raise it regardless.
Giving a match?
Yeah, right?
Jack sipping the water.
Yeah, you thought you were Nick.
Yeah, of course.
Have some Kit Kats.
He's obviously feeling pretty comfortable, although some people do stuff like that to
You know they got strawberry flavor?
make it look like they're comfortable.
The thing is, he knew he was going to fuck up somehow, and he bought the piece off.
Peter, wow, he hero calls. $219,000 pot. Wild stuff.
我等一下。
The unconventional shove from Jack on the river gets paid by just a 3, and he wins the biggest pot of the night. And again, they're playing the progressive stand-up game, so there's a set number of markers in play. Usually the number of players +2, so 8 markers right now. Players can get multiple markers in a round. The game ends when all but one players have markers or when all markers are used. Every player who doesn't have a marker at the end of the game has to pay out, and players are paid $1,000 per marker from each player who doesn't have one.
No reason to tilt. Yours does like 300, you could be a little mad. 100, fine. Without 10, I wouldn't tilt.
4-bet from Peter. Jack's got a real hand. This could be a big pot. This depth gets a fairly wide 4-bet range. 9 seems like it could certainly be a call. Jack's in there. 43,000 already in the middle. Ooh. Set of 9s for Jack. Open ender for Peter. How weird is this going to get? Peter has made his way back recently, but is still stuck a ton. And has made a lot of tricky and wrong decisions in big pots tonight. And this pot could be quite decisive for both of these players' results for the evening. These two players also fighting for markers late in this round of the progressive stand-up game as well. Jack cuts out a raise. Why not?
32,000.
I wouldn't count on Peter folding an overpair here. Peter has equity here, but there's visible defeat in his hand motions. Uncertainty of a sort we don't see often from him. He calls 107,000 in there. Turn is a brick. Peter with about pot behind. $60,000. Big decision coming here for Peter. Still with just an open ender against an opponent who's representing something very strong. Peter looking like he's going to fold. And finally does.
Nice ball. Great draw.
Raise from Peter, 2 calls.
Let's go, Jasper.
You can do it.
然后我每一次上头。
And bottom set for Turbo. And a big draw for Jasper. Peter with a little bit going on here too. This could be a big one. Turbo's just going to raise, and Jasper obviously won't be folding. He calls. And Peter and Turbo are deep. But Peter not drawing too much and not drawing to the nuts either. He gets out of the way.
I think you owe him the chips. It's not about what your cards are, it's about what you think you have.
Turn completes some straights. But obviously set good enough to keep betting. Jasper picks up some outs, so he continues. 105,000 in the middle now. Big river card. And a flush for Jasper, but three's full of jacks for Turbo. Jasper with half pot behind. And when Turbo shoves here, ooh, Turbo checks. All in from Jasper and a snap call. Well, either way, that money was going in. $206,000 pot. Turbo stacks Jasper, wins a huge one.
I'm skipping 6.
And now Turbo with $347,000 in front of him.